Your daughter or son has a fucking imaginary friend that she's talking to or he's talking to, and he's over here like, oh, Justin told me this. Who the fuck is Justin? Oh, he's over there in the chair. Oh, hell no. I'm cutting all this out. We're gonna cut this out. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm about to beat your ass if you talk to Justin again. Talk to Justin now, I'm beating your ass. Because we don't do this in my house. Ain't no imaginary friend. Oh, he told me to, write a drawing of him with a balloon. And no, none of that. We're not doing that. We're not doing none of that. Third thing we need to get out of horror movies, and that needs to not happen in real life. Medicine cabinets, okay? Everybody know the scene. Go in the bathroom. You look in the mirror, medicine cabinet. Open the medicine cabinet. You grab your pills, and you close the door. And who's behind you? Fucking Dormammu, okay? Fucking Dormammu's behind you. So what you gonna do now? I'm tired of all these tropes. I'm tired of this shit. I'm taking my medicine cabinet out of the bathroom.
Edward Williamsburg.
Virginia. Shout out.
Oh yeah. There we go. 13 colony.
13 is one of them.
Yeah, right there.
Y'all rep that hard. 13 colonies.
13 colonies.
Oh my God. But yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning on in to another episode. We got another quick one for you this week. We talking our normal stuff about music, movies, anime, and all.
Oh yeah.
Like we always do, we hit them with what we've been watching. But we've been watching some stuff. But it kind of has to pertain to, honestly, what we're going to be watching in the future. Because there's some stuff that came out this weekend. Some little trailers, some new seasons of shows dropped this weekend. HBO is back. Netflix is back. So, we got stuff to get into. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. And and then we might talk a little bit about some music real quick,
Yeah. So what should we do first? Should we do the audio or the film?
Let's go ahead and hit them with the film. Go ahead and hit them with what we've been looking at, what we've been seeing, and some news coming out the entertainment industry.
Okay.
So.
You want to start?
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Hit me with it, Edward.
All right. So other than me watching Squid Game again for the fourth time,
damn.
Speak on Sound Woo, what's up? There's been some talks going on that I haven't really got to address in the past couple episodes.
Oh shit!
And it's pertaining to Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. I think I'm at the point where I might just have to buy that film tonight.
Damn, one of those.
And watch it. Everyone I know keeps saying that film is one of Marvel's best films.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Top 5, and it ain't 50R3. I'm like, whoa. Just what, 2 people? Like Shang-Chi and I think his father are, I don't know who the antagonist name is. But I have coworkers and friends alike that are just like, no, it's up there. It is definitely up there. So no one's telling me any more than that.
Yeah.
And I wanna see it because maybe it's the filmography, maybe it's the shots, maybe it's the dialogue, maybe it's the effects. Maybe the effects are very like seamless and the fluidity of it just goes with the film itself and doesn't make it look as much as an effect. So I'm gonna have to check that out. And right after that, I gotta see the Eternals.
Oh yes. There's been a lot of Marvel, a lot of superhero stuff going on this week, but I think Shang-Chi is going to be available in Disney Plus soon. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Because I want to see that movie really bad too.
Man,
yeah, because I've not heard anything bad about that movie.
Yeah, that I don't get it though, because I want to know why is the storyline so good? Why is the film in general so good? I'm just I'm left in the dark. Other than that, I've watched I'm watching what's the name? A new, I believe it's a Korean show called Home Sweet Home on Netflix. And it's just about this apartment complex that's dealing with this outbreak of some type of virus. Kind of like Wreck in Quarantine. Except their monsters are more like graphic and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it. The storyline ain't there. The storyline is just shit. Like,
damn.
I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying like the jump scares and the action of it all. But that's really about it for me. You know, any bigger ones you want to bring up, Ted?
Yeah, sure. Since we're talking about the old superheroes, if you didn't know, transition from Marvel to DC, that the Batman trailer has officially dropped, and I mean, to me, I'm excited for it. I'm here. I'm ready because I personally think that Robert Pattinson is a great fucking actor, and I think he needs to shed that Twilight shit off of him because I know he hates the movie himself. But I'm ready for him to, have a little Pattinson-sance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm dubbing that trademark 2021 Ted and Ed show. Give me a new Pattinson-sance. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
I saw him in The Lighthouse. He was great. Good Time is a great movie. Water for Elephants is apparently the best movie of all time. So you gotta let Robert Pattinson shine. You gotta shed that Edward Cullen bullshit off you. Just cause okay, I'm in the light now. What do? I sparkle? Come on now. This is bullshit.
Exactly.
He just wakes up in a cold sweat saying Stephanie Meyer just ruined my career, but
do you still don't believe he shed that I guess that typecastness?
No, I don't think he shed it yet, but this will definitely make him shed it, in the mainstream, because people know him. If you've seen those other movies, Robert Pattinson's a good actor. So but in the mainstream and everything else, they know him from Twilight and being an Edward sexy 14-year-old vampire. I don't even know how old he was supposed to be.
I think 100 and something.
Yeah, but how old was Bella 17 or 16 or something at the time?
Oh, you mean their actual age? I have no idea. They were definitely young.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. Well, I was talking about in the high school age or whatever they were trying to do. I don't know.
I don't remember Bella's, but I think he was trying to portray a 16-year-old or something.
Yeah.
But there was a scene I remember when Edward invited Bella to the house and they going up the stairs, and it's just a big ass frame with different graduation cap colors on it, and those were all his. So it's he's done high school 47 times over.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, I remember that scene because I was like, oh, okay, they adding a little bit of deftness to his character. I'm not just a fucking vampire that fell into some sparkle glue.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah, but I guess it's supposed to be 16 or so. I don't know. I like the last one. Niggas had powers. Nigga had smoke come out his fucking cloak. And if it gets you, then you lose all your senses. That's some fucked up shit for a vampire to have.
That is fucked up. But really, that's what I'm excited for this new Batman movie. As you know, if you were an avid listener on the Ted and Ed Show podcast, I have a very, very tough love-hate relationship with Bruce Wayne. So I like to see new people do it so I can just get mad at somebody new, I guess. But I'm just glad. Really, I'm really glad that Ben Affleck is dead. I mean, he's been murdered from the Batman franchise. He was gonna this was supposed to be his movie, The Batman. He was gonna direct this fucking movie. I don't want that. Yeah, I really don't want to watch Ben Affleck act. I don't watch it. I don't want to watch it. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that.
I'm sorry, Ben Affleck. If you're a fan of the show, keep being a fan. Give me some money, but. I'm just not into it. But I like that they're going, with the Riddler angle, Penguin angle. It all looks good. The trailer looks good. Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, Catwoman. She looks great.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need a whole full-on movie with her. So
Oh, I need
I'm
to
ready
see
for
the
it.
Catwoman outfit. I
Yeah.
need to see because I'm gonna just say it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see how sexy it's gonna be. Where's
Oh
the
shit.
sex appeal? Because it's you had the Halle Berry one, and that shit was real good. And I think it was basically because of Halle Berry's body shape. But
Yeah.
then you got the original Catwoman, and she had like a little gold chain on her waist,
Mm-hmm.
but it was so hella it was loose. It wasn't like fastened. It wasn't fitted. It was a loose little waist chain,
Mm-hmm.
but it accentuates her hips
Yeah.
so good because it's like, oh, it's not going to fall down to her leg because she got hips, which we now know in 2021 that she didn't have no hips.
Oh damn.
But I need to see the outfit. I need to see what it's going to be like. Are we doing the little cat ears?
Are we
Is she
doing
getting the whip?
leather? No, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be leather.
It sound
Do I get the claws or do I get the goggles?
yeah.
Like what you gonna give?
Yeah, what are we
Zoe?
giving? I'm
Yeah.
I'm with that. I mean, I feel like they casted it really good though. Zoe Kravitz, that's a real good
Yes.
casting choice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm here for it. I'm ready for this new Batman. I'm ready for this new iteration. Bring the Joker in it. Let him do something. Get Joaquin on the give him 20 more million. Let's do something, Joaquin.
Damn, I can't think of a good Joker.
Oh, I mean, well, you got to let Joaquin do it again, I guess.
That's true. Yeah.
They kind of messed it up with like the age and thing in the show because remember the movie. Remember Joker's like what 40 something, and then he goes to Bruce Wayne's house, and Bruce Wayne is like 8 years old.
Yeah,
that fucked me. That fucked it up for me. For a second.
I'm not fucking with that. Like, I don't get it. And then it was like they were kind of hinting towards his dad being Thomas Wayne or some shit.
Yeah.
It was just I'm not with. I scrap it. I just scrap it.
Just scrap it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all
Remy Malek.
Ram. He'll be weird. He has a weird face. Speaking of Rami Malek, though, he is playing like the villain that everybody thinks he should be good at. I haven't heard anything about it, but in No Time to Die and Bond, like he's the Bond villain because he kind of looks like a Bond villain. If you think about it, just look at that man. He looked like a Bond villain. So I do want to see that new James Bond movie.
Okay.
And it's Daniel Craig's last movie, so they got to recast James Bond.
I thought Skyfall was gonna be his last one.
He thought so too, but they said, "Here's 50."
Nah, nigga. You got one more. You got one more in you before we go to Idris.
Exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be Idris. Who's it gonna be? Who's the new James Bond gonna be? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even know. It's like I think 6 different actors. Pierce Brosnan was the actor I knew when I was growing up.
Yeah, that's like our generation. Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's like Roger Moore, and then there was Sean Connery, and then there's like some other niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, shit. If I had my way and who would play who in movies, Danny DeVito would be the Wolverine. So that just goes to show you Hollywood ain't ready for the truth. But
here it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. But speaking of real quick other superhero news and shit like that in the films, you hear that they pushed back Thor and Doctor Strange and something else. They pushed it back. So
it was some other shit that's like I didn't even know Marvel had Indiana Jones. There we go.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah, they pushed that back. So now I'm mildly depressed again. Because let me tell you something. Thor: Love and Thunder is gonna be great. I feel it. If they gave Taika Waititi, the last person who directed Ragnarok, they gave him the movie because he did so fucking good with Ragnarok. They're like, here, take another movie, and I feel it's gonna be great. That shit's gonna be good as fuck.
Man, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I'm curious to see if it's true what I've been hearing about the new Thor, God of Thunder, will be a woman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman. Yeah, she's gonna come back and do. I don't know what the story is, but it's like, isn't it Thor's wife or whatever, girlfriend, like some Thor person in the comics or something? Does she get powers? Because that's what that storyline that they're going for.
Not one that I know of, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, shit, there's like a golden horse humanoid dude that has like Thor powers. Like he has his own hammer. So, at this point, I wouldn't put it past him to actually find out that there is a comic where his love interest gets the worthiness to hold Mjolnir.
Yeah.
So hey, I mean, yeah, go ahead. I'm here to see it. Taika Waititi, he hasn't let me down yet.
Ain't let me down. So yeah, that's
he's amazing. I'm still trying to figure out how he made it through what was that rabbit, Jojo Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a very sensitive topic, and you made it humorous.
You made it very humorous, and it was good. It was great.
Yes.
Man. So
okay, but yeah, let's move on. Let's not go on.
Let's move on to the kids. But like I said, we waiting on these movies, and we here for it, and we gonna be here for you when they come out, letting you know what the fuck we think about it.
Yes. I need more Batman movies.
Yeah. But like we said, we were gonna be talking about some other stuff as well. What other movie were we? Oh, it was the TV. It was the TV shows. There's some new TV shows came out last weekend.
Yes.
One of them is You on Netflix. Season 3 is out. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't even seen season 2. I from the sound of the ether, I guess I'm trash. I guess I'm literal garbage because I haven't watched, season 2 of You. But how so far? How are we feeling about You? How are we feeling about Joe?
How I always felt, ladies. You go for gold. You go for Joe.
Oh my God.
Okay. That's who you want. That's who you need in your. I can't tell. I want to tell you something. It's such a new angle. Okay, Season 1 is already the most dull season. Already, they don't miss. I don't know who's directing this shit. They don't miss. First Season 1, I say it's the most dull because I don't want to say that was a better. That was the only word that I can hear that I can think of that's better than saying worse. Because Season 1 is amazing. It gives you an intro into Joe and how he got to how he is, and his love interest and all that. Then you go to Season 2 and they put a fucking flip on it and like, yeah, that was New York. Let's take him to L.A. How is he going to bring his box to L.A.? How is this going to happen? And then on top of that, we're going to put in a character, a former love interest that he thought he killed off. And now we're going to see how that rolls in. And you think Joe is the weird guy? Welcome to fucking Sunset Boulevard, sir.
God.
There's 4 more Joes on the street, and they let the world know about it. That, man, I love it. I love because it's like they tap into the weirdness of LA, so to speak. Like the whole, fuck Monsanto's, and we don't do gluten. We do gluten-free. Carl's Jr.'s over here, and they just tap into that world of like weirdness, I guess, or stuff that really isn't the norm, or it's a hipster type of thing.
Yeah. And
you see it from Joe's perspective, and he's all like, okay, even for me, this bread is weird. Like, how did they grow it without yeast in the wheat? Like, it's and like he's the fucking like antagonist, low key, but protagonist.
Yeah.
Then they add more. And like it's just like
he's like the anti-hero that you kind of root for, end up rooting for.
Yes, exactly. You don't find yourself doing that, but then you just find yourself doing that. And then we're going to go to Season 3, and it's a whole new flip. I don't even want to say what it is, but y'all know, this new angle. Because it's like, oh, shit, how is he going to do this? Like,
yeah.
You go for gold, you go for Joe.
You go for gold, you go for Joe. That's what I've been hearing. I need to...
And before you say anything, the interview that he did with that woman, like, okay, so how do you feel about women that just come to you saying they love your character? Priceless interview. Because I say you go for gold, you go for Joe. Joe, what's his name? Something Penn, right?
Penn Badgley.
Penn Badgley. He told on the interview, he was like, no, you do not go for this man. This is not a man that you want, ladies. No, This is not the man. He killed shit. Let me stop, because maybe y'all haven't seen Season 1.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe y'all haven't found out that Netflix has a $8.99 subscription for just one monitor only. You know, you gotta help yourself out right
Help
there on
yourself.
me. I'm just saying, 7-day free trial. It's only gonna take you 3 days to finish season 1, and then the other days, the remaining days, is gonna be for Squid Game. But I digress. I digress. Yeah. So it's just, man.
Yeah, I gotta get her back on it. You know, people's watching You in my house, and I can't go in certain rooms because You is on. So I can't. I'm tired of it. So I gotta hunker down and watch that shit. But one thing that I am watching, I'm gonna watch that shit right when we get off of this motherfucker. Is the season 3 premiere of Succession coming on live on HBO Max. Great fuck, is one of the best shows on TV right now, for me at least. Because just like Veep, it has the best insults and lines like I've ever fucking heard. I think insults really that I've ever heard on television. And I don't know, the way the family dynamic works in that show, it's just crazy. If you haven't heard of it, it's just basically a show about a very, very billionaire rich family. They have a media company. The CEO is old as shit, and they're basically kind of waiting on him to die. But in the first episode, he goes to the hospital and you think he's dead. So they're like plotting who's going to take over as CEO. And it turns out he didn't die. And, we're on the 3rd season now. He still ain't dead, but there's some stuff. And people trying to take over, hostile takeovers is happening. So yeah, it deals with like the family. Yeah, all within the family. That's what it deals with. It deals with themes of like family and money and greed and using that against your family. Is very crazy. Like but the acting and the writing in that show is what I like, the best things about it, and I love that shit. So yeah, Succession on HBO is fire. I haven't even seen the first episode, but I know it's fire.
I need to check that out.
Yes, you should.
That's a good first world problem show I need to watch right there. Like, who's gonna take this $1 billion company?
Yeah, and you get invested with the characters too. There's really good characters in that show.
I like the daughter. I've seen the daughter. I remember you showed me an episode.
Yeah, Sarah Snook. She's first of all, she's fine, and second of all, she seems like the smartest person in the whole fucking thing. But yeah, there's some shenanigans, man. Shenanigans, they do ensue. I can tell you that. But yeah, watch Succession if you haven't already. I'm going to. I'm definitely going to.
Okay.
Now, moving
into some more shows, or are we going on?
Well, if you got something else, but I was going to move on to the musical part of it. But if you got something you got to tell the kids, you got to tell the kids. Got
2 more, but I'm going to make them quick because I haven't even cracked them open yet.
Crack it open.
For the anime fans, shout out to the weeb communities and the otakus, and the waifus. Baki Hanma.
What you just call me?
Just released, just came out, like I want to say a week ago. It's I guess it's the prequel to Baki, the Netflix show that was already out. This one's just called Baki Hanma. Just really an anime about a 17-year-old kid who's trying to rise to the ranks and finally defeat his father, who's known as he is the strongest man in the world.
Damn.
Like that dude is like the strongest dude ever. And I'm about to get into that. I'm about to check that out. The other one is 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins actually has a new season and a movie out. So that last season, I wasn't really fucking with it like that when they fought the Demon King. I mean, it was cool and all, but I started losing interest towards the end. I was like, all right, just beat his ass already. Stop talking.
Just beat his ass.
Just beat the Demon King's ass already. Just stop. And the movies are actually enjoyable. I just like seeing fight scenes, honestly, with that one.
Yeah,
that's what it really is. That's why I don't read manga. You can't see the hit. You can't see these niggas give hands.
Yeah, you can't see the hands.
Yeah, for anyone watching and who's all like, "Oh no, manga's better." Question, and this is gonna decide it for them and for everyone else around the world.
Oh shit!
And all twice over. Was reading and looking at pictures of Obito fighting Kakashi better than the actual animation of Obito fighting Kakashi.
And
To
more
actually see
emotional.
blocks. Yes, exactly. And more emotional. Which one was better to you? Reading it and seeing black and white ink depicting it, or actually seeing Kakashi block a kunai, throw it in the air, give Obito a 3-piece combo, block, and then do a front flip to kick that kunai that's coming down from the air at Obito and watch it cut his cheek. Which one was better? Y'all like reading the punch, or y'all like seeing the punch? Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with manga.
That's terrible.
That's it. That's it. Let's move on. Let's move on. You know.
I mean, you can say the same thing about comic books, I guess. I mean, people like comics and they want to see Thanos, read about Thanos snapping, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you have no other choice, obviously just go with the comics and the manga. But now we're in a day and age of like media is fucking prevalent everywhere. And I don't want to read about Thanos. Like, I've known about Thanos, but I don't want to read about Thanos. I want to see Captain America put the combo in on him. Like, that scene alone, just Captain America picking up the hammer, and then he threw the shield and it missed Thanos, but then he threw the hammer at the shield and it made that sound wave.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was just putting the work in on him. Like, I just like seeing the live action of things, or I guess the work of CGI and stuff, as opposed to reading about it.
Yeah, I mean, and it all depends on if the creators and the movie producers and directors follow the manga, because that's the source material,
Yeah, do not stray away, because this shit can go left very quickly.
Yeah,
George R.R. Martin.
I was about to say George R.R. Martin, or no, let's blame D.B. Weiss and David Benioff, them two.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that shit it can fuck up. Hunger Games. That last one, it ain't really hit as hard as the book, but it's still cool to see fucking animals eat Finnick. R.I.P. to Finnick. You speak on Finnick, it's up too. But yeah, that's my take on it.
I feel it. I feel that. Well, one thing I wanted to bring up on the podcast as we move on to what's going in your ears, the audio format that we like to call music. One thing I wanted to bring up, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. It's the claw. One thing I wanted to bring up was we had this conversation a while ago. I think it was on stream about who has some no skip careers, meaning like an artist that you think of that you can't skip not one song over their catalog.
Entire catalog too, folks.
The entire recorded catalog. Now, for example, one of my main one is Michael Jackson, obviously. I've never heard a bad song made by Michael Jackson, period. Literally. Literally. Even the one, the Heal the World, is my least favorite Michael Jackson song. It's not that bad of a song, but I just don't play it. But I'm not going, I mean, if it come on, hey, we just listen to good music. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jackson is featured on an Eddie Murphy song, which is garbage, but it's not Michael's song. He was the feature, Eddie gave him $100K. He said, pull up. Michael pulled up, dropped the track, left,
That's crazy.
So
$100K.
I mean, maybe it could have been more than that. I mean, he was the biggest star in the world, literally. So, but who do you think has a no skip careers? And I want y'all at home to kind of think about that too. Somebody, an artist that you can think of that all their songs, every song, you can put shuffle on their catalog and you like fire.
I mean, the sad truth that I always have to admit to myself is that my favorite artists, Kanye West and Jay-Z, are not in that list for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Kanye in the list. There's I don't like that Ye album, so
if it was like 6-7 years ago, I'd say Ye.
Yeah.
It was like right when he finished St. Pablo.
Yeah.
I'd say Ye.
Right when the Life of Pablo came out, I would say Kanye West.
Life of Pablo. Yeah, that's the same Pablo. My bad.
But I wouldn't even say Drake. I can't say Drake. Drake has some Ratchet Happy Birthday is a terrible song. It's a terrible body of work. But, you know, I mean, Drake and Kanye, two of my favorite rappers, but I can't say that.
Exactly. And Jay-Z, I don't even fuck with his first 2 albums. I don't like that. I don't like that form of Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. Honestly, you know what? I was testing this out a couple days. Mm-hmm. And right now, one of mine is Adele.
Oh, I mean, that's definitely one of mine. That's easy.
At first, I didn't like 19. Like, when it came out, I did not like 19. But then it grew on me.
Oh, my.
That shit, I was like, damn, Chasing Pavement ain't even the absolute banger on that.
It's not.
That's a prerequisite. That's fire.
That's just the little shit she put out first. To let y'all know what's about to happen. Yeah, 19, 21, and 25. And I'm going to go on the limb, said 30 is about to be perfect, too.
Yep.
So I'm just telling. November 19th, the music industry stops and it becomes only one person. Okay. Did you see the numbers that woman pulled in? 5.5 million views in 9 hours on the YouTube video. Okay. Let's not complicate things, Taylor Swift. You know, let's pull that album. You know, you saw Taylor Swift was going to release something. She was like, oh, Red, Taylor's version coming out November 12th or no, November like 18th or 17th or something. And Adele was like, oh, no, love. My album's coming out 19th. Taylor's like, oh, cool. Let me move my shit back because I know you about to dominate. So there's no way. Why would I even want to release anything during that week?
Continue that thought. One moment.
Yeah. So it's, you know, Adele is definitely, for me, is definitely one of those people that can, I don't know, that makes me, every song I put on by her, it's perfect to me. So I need to know what are y'all's favorites and what do y'all think, who has the no skip career? Who is, you know, those artists that you can just put on any song and it rocks. I'm trying to think of a dude because I can only think of, Michael Jackson, obviously, and I'm thinking of Billie Eilish right now. She has a no skip career for me personally.
I can think of some people. I'm just trying to think of some black people.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the sad part because I'm thinking Paramore is no skips.
No skip careers. You know, who's some folks? Technically Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, yeah.
I listened to that the score, which is the Fugees album. I listened to that pretty recently, all the way through, and it was great. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is one of the most classic albums in the past 30 years.
Exactly.
So definitely miss Lauryn Hill.
I want to say nope, that don't count. Never mind. I was gonna say Wu-Tang, but
I wouldn't say. There's songs by Wu-Tang that I haven't really heard.
There's albums I don't even go to. If it isn't Two Lyrical Swords or 36 Chambers, I really don't fuck with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 36 Chambers is just too classic for life at that point.
At the moment right now, Zach Fox. I ain't skipping on his shit.
Oh, yeah, Zach Fox just dropped a new little EP.
Yeah, he ain't got a lot of stuff. I think he has one more, he has a bunch of singles.
Yeah.
I don't be skipping. I can't think of person of color.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I was gonna say Benny the Butcher, but there's probably some songs I don't really like that much.
Man,
he just got great albums that I fucking can play all the way through.
How did I forget? Since you brought up New York, Flatbush Zombies.
Oh yeah,
I don't skip none of that shit.
That's true. Yeah, I don't skip none of that shit too.
Mm-hmm. They got shit that don't even make sense to me because I don't do half of the drugs they do. So
yeah,
but I'll be like, this shit is cool as fuck though.
Yeah, Flatbush was a moment in time. Flatbush has one of my Michi Darko, member of Flatbush Zombies, is one of my favorite rappers ever. It's just, I think it's like a personal thing for me. I don't know. I just love them. I love this raspiness of his voice. I love the lyrics. True. For some of the best verses I've ever heard. So, I love Flatbush. But yeah, there are those artists out there that you can just put on their whole catalog, and
X is one.
It's not. Yeah, Ex Tentacion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
he had
them posthumous albums. I do not count those.
Yeah, I mean, because technically he only has like 2 albums that he was out when he was alive. As far as like, I guess major mainstream releases, he probably has mixtapes that have been out. But yeah, Triple X and XX Tentacion, I'll definitely put it up there.
Yep. I can't think of no one else, honestly. Shit.
But yeah, it's honestly really for the people, and y'all need to comment, let us know, type in the chat, let us know who you think is the best. And we already got people that say, for me, it's The Weeknd, and Jason Derulo always has radio hits. Akon too.
Okay.
The Weeknd, The Weeknd is definitely one that's always gonna be up there for me, especially. Because I mean, if you want to talk about the trilogy off rip, honestly, it might just be The Weeknd. Yeah, The Weeknd got a no skip career. I love After Hours.
Yeah.
I can play the Starboy is iconic.
Oh, but we got to include Kissland.
Oh, Kissland. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, there's a skip. We got to skip.
It's crazy how we almost actually forgot that existed.
Literally, he should just forget. Yeah, just take it off the streaming service.
He should delete that. Yeah, just take that all off.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but The Weeknd definitely. I mean, he's the biggest artist in the world. One of the biggest artists in the world right now. So he got
Leroy.
He got that. I mean, I probably can skip like a couple songs by Kid Leroy.
I ain't skipping none of these.
The new
Once Wendy open one of these cabinets and don't close that shit. Fuck love. 3.
3. Oh my god.
And this might be a bit too sudden, but Lil Nas X.
So far? Sheesh.
Montero, I'm not skipping. And the other one that he had, I don't even remember the name.
7. I think it's called 7.
It was a number. Yeah.
That one. Both of those albums are good. Now that you say that.
I like that one song where it's like a guy talking about like, come kick it with me and all that. I got some weed and everything. And then it's like, oh, Lil Nas gets famous and he has stuff to do now. Yeah. He's like, oh, well, fuck you, man. I didn't think you was that great anyway. You about to fall off. I give it about 3 months or so. You ain't really that good, nigga. I got more talent in my pinky toe. I fuck with that song. And that entire album, That
entire album is good. Another one was typed in the chat, said Grim, shout out Grim Gaming, said Juice WRLD is my comfort artist.
I was thinking that, but this is my problem. Shout out to Grim Gaming. Grim, I fuck with that, except for what was that? Death Race for Love. I wasn't there.
Well, I might need to.
It looked like a PS1 game, though.
Yeah, the album cover.
Like, man.
Yeah, that album cover is very creative and very, like, you can tell he was our age, But a lot of people don't give Juice WRLD a lot of credit for that first album. What is it? Goodbye and Good Riddance.
Yeah,
that album it's probably gonna go down in history as one of those classic, like a moment in hip hop that it changed kind of what came after. Juice WRLD was a talented kid, man. He was very talented. He has a
freestyle that's an hour long.
Yeah, I think I remember watching it, skipping through it because I'm not about to watch the whole thing. But like, God, he was still flowing 30 minutes in.
I only watched a half hour of it, but I'm like, damn, it's not. I thought it was like some bullshit. Like somebody was all like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just pull fucking 5 Fingers of Death freestyle and the in the cage freestyle and when he was in Atlanta at the dungeon freestyle. I thought it was just a compilation of different freestyles he did at very legendary places.
Yeah,
but it's like, no, it's one long ass freestyle.
I know.
Yeah, that album.
Yeah, that
man.
Yeah, it was great. I love that shit. But yeah, there's some artists out there that, especially nowadays, that you think are just these little emo artists or whatnot. But these kids are out here. They changing hip hop as we know it. They making it become more melodic. They're putting more emphasis on just the cadence and flow and stuff like that, and the beats is going crazy. So yeah, it's changing, and you know, you can get with it. You can be the guy that's like, oh, only like KRS-One and only like Busta Rhymes, and that's it. I get you. You know, fun. That's fun. Do you? But I'm here for the change. I'm here for the progression. I like to hear different people tell different stories, you know? Because if you only listen to that certain type of hip hop, you can only get certain type of stories.
Yeah.
And all that's going to do is just feed your bubble, you know, feed whatever they think of, you know, you're not branching out yourself. So everything that they taught you is just going to be the same kind of recycled shit. You're not expanding your mind to different perspectives. And I think one way to do that is with music. And that's why I love to do that shit. Pop on.
Shit is pretty good.
Oh yeah. I haven't listened to the new Thug album. I listened to the Travis Scott and Drake song though, where he said, where Travis said something about like, got out the Squid Game, like a 4, 5, 6 or something like that. He said something about Squid Game. So yeah, I'm listening to that, but.
Speak on Song Woo, what's up?
If you speak on Song Woo, what's up?
Yeah.
But let's hit him with the best part of the podcast, Edward. How about that? Let's hit him with the best part, the rant, as we like to call it. Me and Edward got something to get off our chest, and you know, I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm just gonna say it again. I'm gonna go first, real quick, Edward. You know,
go right ahead
for the kids.
I'm gonna get mine ready.
As y'all know, I've been watching a lot of horror movies, right? And in all of these horror movies, I feel like there's a couple of consistent things that happen that I'm gonna need to not happen. Or if they happen in real life, it's a nip in the bud, right? You know, for me. One, when the dog is barking, he keeps barking, right? The dog is barking, he's barking. And you're like, shut up, Lassie, you know, whatever the name is. The dog, and all of a sudden the dog don't want to come in the house. He just keep looking in that corner. And I'm like, you gotta, as a person, I'm going to throw a pillow at the corner. I gotta see what's going on. And you gotta the dog gotta communicate to me of what he's seeing. Because we can't be playing like this, dog. We don't look in random corners. I listen to my animals. Secondly, if your daughter or son has a fucking imaginary friend that she's talking to or he's talking to, and he's over here like, oh, Justin told me this. Who the fuck is Justin? Oh, he's over there in the chair. Oh, hell no. I'm cutting all this out. We're going to cut this out. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm about to beat your ass if you talk to Justin again. Talk to Justin now, I'm beating your ass. Because we don't do this in my house. Ain't no imaginary friend. Oh, he told me to, you know, write a drawing of him with a balloon. And no, none of that. We're not doing that. We're not doing none of that. Third thing we need to get out of horror movies, and that needs to not happen in real life. Medicine cabinets, okay? Everybody know the scene. Go in the bathroom. You look in the mirror, medicine cabinet. Open the medicine cabinet. You grab your pills, and you close the door, and who's behind you? Fucking Dormammu, okay? Fucking Dormammu's behind you. So what you gonna do now? I'm tired of all these tropes. I'm tired of this shit. I'm taking my medicine cabinet out of the bathroom, and yeah, that's all. But really, the main thing is, you know, my kids are not going to have imaginary friends. And if you see, I need to make a group about this. If you see something, say something. Okay. If you got kids that's having imaginary friends, you need to nip that in the bud immediately, because this is Fosters. Yeah, exactly. Because ain't no imaginary shit popping off in this house. I need to be able to see everything that's happening. So that's my rant. Ain't no ghosts. Ain't no, if your TV go, you know, static and black and gray and all that shit, just randomly, and your daughter's just looking at the TV staring, you know, I'm cut. We got to cut this nip in the bud, turn on all the lights. I need to figure out what's wrong with you. And who was it? And tell him to come here. Tell him to bring his ass over here. Because I'm going to whip both of y'all asses.
I'm going to whip both of y'all asses.
Because this ain't it. I don't do this. I don't do this.
Shit, nowadays, if your TV do that, that's a Yeah, that's a sign of the end times.
Yeah, because there ain't no TV that's doing that. It's an 85-inch LG 4K
My shit
TV.
better not do that.
Yeah, if it do that, that means there's an immediate ghost. So
That shit. Oh damn! There was a time though in history, like in the 80s or some shit, where TV would turn off. Like at the very end, it'll like the what's the name? The American flag will be waving, and you hear the national anthem. Then once it ends, it goes to that staticky shit because TV literally had a time.
Yeah,
there's hours of operation. Then infomercials happen. And that's where that was my generation of like your shit at 11, your shit going off at 11 p.m. Now you about to hear about the shake weight and set it and forget it and the Ninja version 1. I think now they on like version 38. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Versions. But yeah, let me get into. I feel you though. I feel you. Listen to your dogs. Fuck,
listen to your dogs.
6 senses.
Yeah.
Like if they looking, shoot the area that they looking at.
Yeah, exactly.
But speaking of things we need to take out now, out of movies. Well, I'm gonna shift it to a little bit of realism. This goes to any fast food chain. One, we're gonna talk about one in particular. I'm talking about Chick-Fil-A. I ain't about to give y'all no promo, but I already said the name. I have here with me a spicy chicken.
Why is there a prop?
I have it here with me. It's a spicy chicken. Nothing's on it, but pickles. This shit is like $6.07.
Correct.
If this is the bullshit, I'm cool with that. $6.07 got it because y'all, y'all the shit and all that. Y'all do it your own way. Don't make this motherfucker $10 if I want lettuce, a funky ass tomato, and a slice of cheese.
Yeah, I don't even want tomato.
Cheese. It's I don't want tomato. And you think I got lettuce at the house? Don't do that. That shit is stupid.
Yeah,
that I hate that. We need to protest that.
Yes.
$10, like I think it's 9 something for the spicy deluxe. And I've had people, they be like, oh, my favorite is like the number 6 with a large lemonade with some fucking Chick-fil-A sauce on the side. And I've always asked, like, what is a large number 6? Because I don't know the numbers. All I know is spicy, regular, nuggets, lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh, and grilled. I found out about grilled. That shit is good. But a friend of mine, he was like, oh yeah, that's the regular chicken sandwich deluxe. I'm like, how much is that? He's like, well, just the sandwich alone is $8.50. Like, how much is it if it's not a deluxe? About $4-5.
Well, damn.
So because y'all add vegetation on top, it's got to be $3.50 most. Who's paying for that? Where is this? This is inflation.
Yeah,
this is inflation. Okay, this is inflation. You don't do that. This is expensive enough already. But I get it. Yeah, pickle juice is being brined, and it is being brined in pickle juice. You know who I'm talking to? It's pickle juice.
Oh,
yeah.
Shots fired.
You like pickles. Damn, this shit is good. But I'm not paying $9 fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to put a stop to that. We need, man. I don't know if it's the Christian agenda or if it's just like the cost of doing business, but it can't be.
Yeah,
it can't be.
I mean, $9 for some foliage.
Yeah, it should be $1.50 more at tops, and that's for the cheese. That's about it.
Damn.
But that's my rant. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I wouldn't like
because
that.
Of that, I am not going to eat this. I'm going to throw it away, and I will protest Chick-fil-A. I've spent my hard-earned American tax dollars, and I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with them. Fuck them, you know?
That's terrible.
We don't support the inflated.
Hey, you didn't get no sweet tea? You didn't make an Arnold Palmer?
Damn.
Oh my God. You fucked up.
Fucked up. Damn it.
You didn't put the sweet tea in with the lemonade. It makes the best Arnold Palmer out. He's a Chick-fil-A noob, guys. Yep. Well,
I put tequila in it. I won't lie. I use the Christians' power against them.
Yeah.
I use the Christians' tricks for bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if they knew about that, how they feel.
Oh, they would be like,
We're using the devil's juice to make some good drink.
Why don't you use some Kentucky bourbon, all right? American-made Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
I like Mexican-made tequila.
Yeah, of course you do, goddamn Joe Biden.
This is his America.
This is his America, apparently.
This is his America. That nigga goes to sleep at U.S. peace treaty summits. Y'all know what that is? Basically, all the other Axis powers. Well, we ain't calling no one an Axis power, but come on. We know who the Axis powers are.
That's terrible.
That Joe goes to sleep at that thing.
Damn.
See, like, I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, if y'all got a problem, y'all can be erased.
Yeah, you can run it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But that'll probably do it for this episode, you know. We gotta, you know, believe your dogs ain't no imaginary friends popping off, and Chick-fil-A, y'all fucking it up. Y'all putting too much squeeze on the black man with these, you know, high ass cheese and lettuce prices.
Man.
But one thing I do give Chick-fil-A credit for is thank y'all for bottling y'all Chick-fil-A sauce and selling it in grocery stores. Because I've bought 2 already. And they're both gone, so I gotta buy a third.
I put that shit on everything.
Literally, yeah. But all right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being you. I'm glad to see y'all here. Shots fired. Yeah, shots fired at Cal. Yes, definitely. Because, you know, he talking about he don't like the pickles, and the man, he's eating the pickles right now.
That's how I know Grim is like a true supporter, because he actually remembered that shit from a time I was streaming with Cal and Chrissy.
Yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being you. We appreciate it. You know, shouts out to all of y'all. Please sure to keep following us at Ted and Ed Show, at the Ted Mosby, THE Ted, TEDMOSBEE, and at Dead Nemesis, DEDNEMESIS. Drop the A like some ass on the weekend. How about that?
Or the A like the A in Chick-fil-A, because it means we gonna charge your ass. That's what it's for.
Oh my God. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being you. Love yourself. Only love yourself. Thank you, Grim, for showing up. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Gavin Newsom saved me from his Chick-fil-A.